Now that our heads are clear, we can begin training. Today, we are working on your kicking power, teaching you to kick harder than a mule. Let's begin with stretching. You will get there soon enough, brother. You must focus on your breathing. The further you stretch, the higher you kick. Now let's focus on power. You are not using your focus. Why are you using your anger? You need to empty your mind. Opponents are not breaking down by emotion. Remember, brother, an angry mind is a narrow mind. Empty your mind. Your strength is there, but you will need more work with meditation. That's enough training for today. Let's go and rebuild your strength. Dinner is on you.
Tanoshimi.
Arigato. So tell me, Sean, what has been on your mind? Your strength levels are elite, but there is still something wrong with your emotion. Look, I enjoy fighting competitions, but is it something that I want to do for the rest of my life? Are you getting lonely, brother? What? No. Are you sure? You haven't had a date since high school. Wait a minute. You never had a date at all. I remember you rejected that girl. She asked you out to the movies, and you told her you had to catch up on studying. I had my exam the next day. What about you, Miss Rakayama? Didn't you ever get married?
Me? No, wife too expensive.
I have been taking care of this restaurant for years. I have put much love and appreciation into it, so perhaps this is my wife. You see, brother, everyone has their purpose in life. Keep your focus in the right direction, and the universe shall handle the rest. Just try not to reject any more dates. That's not going away anytime soon, is it? No, not anytime soon.
Hey, who is that outside my restaurant? A friend of yours, Kenshi?
That is no friend of mine.
Is that a gun? Cobra. No.
Come in.
Yo, Joe! Briefing room 10 minutes. Duke sent me to get you. Sorry to interrupt you on your, chai tea.
I think you meant Tai Chi.
Yeah, that's what I said. Hey, maybe you could teach me how to throw a high kick to a Cobra Trooper's head. That would be so badass.
Sure thing, Bazooka.
See you when you get back, Kamakura.
It's Kamakura.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Beachhead, Snake Eyes, Kamakura. You three have been selected for this operation that Flint and I have put together. Flint, I'll let you take it away. I hope you all brushed up on your Japanese because we're taking a trip to Tokyo. Duke and I have received intel on an exchange going down in Tokyo. More specifically, the exchange will be going down at Yang Enterprises, a Japanese weapon manufacturing company ran by Mr. Yang himself, our primary target. And what exactly is this Mr. Yang responsible for? If you'll direct your attention to the rear monitor, you'll find that Mr. Yang has been secretly leading these missile attacks on other enterprises, causing competition to his company. Thousands of lives lost, so that Mr. Yang can increase his profits. Survivors will likely want to bear arms, buying from the only company that still stands. We've also discovered that these attacks originated 5 years ago in Tokyo. So what kind of organization is aiding Mr. Yang in these attacks? That's a good question, Beachhead. Tell him, Flint. Weapons of mass destruction sold by these two. Intel shows that Cobra has planned an arms deal with Mr. Yang in 48 hours. Our mission is to extract Mr. Yang, as well as any Cobra goons we can get our hands on. Gentlemen, the fate of Tokyo lies in Joe's hands. We're counting on you three to stop this deal. You have clearance to eliminate any threats to our operation. Get some rest, Joes. You're gonna need it. Sean. Take a seat. Something wrong, sir? Take a look at this photo, Sean. I assume you recognize this individual. Kenshi Yatamashi. His DNA found in the same wreckage as the one we found you in 5 years ago. Did you know him? What does this have to do with the mission, sir? A whole lot, Sean. A mental state of revenge is not exactly something us Joes like to carry with us on missions. We just want to ensure that your focus is on the mission, not what happened 5 years ago. What do you think, I'm gonna assassinate Mr. Yang? This mission is just as important to me as it is to you. Besides, it's not like Mr. Yang was the one who pulled the trigger on my brother anyway. Revenge could go a long way. Hang on a second, Duke. Kenshi was your brother? Not blood related, but you already knew that, didn't you, Duke? I can assure you that this mission is in good hands. I know Tokyo grounds more than anyone in this building. I've been a Joe for 5 years, and I would never do anything to ruin that. Then you bring Yang in. Alive.
Make money. Make money. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
Incoming call from Cobra Commander.
Fantastic. Yes, my dear Commander.
Noble Destro, where have you been?
I am on a business trip on the behalf of Mars Industries.
I need you here, Destro. We need to discuss plans.
I do have a business to run, Commander.
What could be more
why would you turn it
important
that
than
way?
your business with Cobra?
You have to do the red side first. Nonsense, brother. I'm starting with blue.
No, brother.
Such racket on your phone, Commander. Are those the Crimson Twins?
Oh, you mean the two half-wits?
I'm not going to start.
Hold on a second.
Well, perhaps
If you two morons don't shut up with that Rubik's Cube, I will shove it so far up Xamot's ass, it'll come out of Tomax's throat! What were you saying, Destro?
What's up his ass? You, brother. You're up his ass.
I have to go, my Commander. I am coming up on my meeting's location.
When will you return?
Apologies, my Commander. The reception is terrible.
Lies, Destro! Cobra pays for premium reception! Oh, damn it, Destro!
Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
Alright, gentlemen. I got eyes on Destro coming up on that building. How's it looking up there? Looking good, Beachhead. We got one rooftop guard. We'll start with him, work our way down.
10-4, Destro entered the lot.
Remember, Duke's orders were to keep it clean, but you give them Cobra scums what they deserve. Alright, Snake Eyes. See you on the other side. Rooftop secure. Good evening, Sir Destro. Mr. Yang has been expecting you. Allow me to park your car?
Much appreciated.
Mr. McCullen.
Mr. Yang.
How was your travel?
Very swift, but I have grown an appetite for Japanese cuisine.
Terrific. We have arranged dinner plans for you. Please, follow me. I got Destro entering the building. We're working on gaining access. Oh, great. We're gonna need a facial scan.
Access granted.
We're in.
What a magnificent lobby, Mr. Yang.
This building was built by my ancestors. Right this way. You got 2 men on the other side of that wall. Imasugu raku. Doshita no. Shenyusha ga imasu. Anata no joushi wa doko desu ka? 2階以下。私を殺さないでください。男何人？おそらくて何もしないでください。私はあなたを殺さない。Beachhead, I got Yang's location. Snake Eyes is doing a sweep downstairs. 10-4, where are you heading? I'm heading straight for Yang's appointment. Right this way, Mr. McCullen. You remember my associate? Akuma.
Of course, Akuma. What's it been? 5 years since your last attack?
That sounds about right.
I see you have made it up to the big leagues. Such a fancy melodramatic location. All of these soldiers, loyal to you. Impressive.
Much appreciated, Destro. There is plenty that life has to offer when working for a man like Mr. Yang.
Good for you, Akuma.
Please, dine with us. The finest Japanese cuisine Japan has to offer. Do you know of the most suspenseful sushi roll known to man?
Tell me.
The drum roll. I wrote that one myself. So tell me, Destro, how are things running for you at Mars Industries?
Customer demands are at an all-time high with our new detonating devices.
Still selling to both sides of the party?
Pardon me?
I'm aware of the way you McCollins do business, selling to both sides at war. An experience my great ancestors once had.
Apologies. Mr. Yang runs this business with a blunt manner.
I noticed.
I just don't want to see the same weaponry we're buying in the hands of G.I. Joes. I'm sure you can understand.
Cobra's latest detonating device, packed with a cyclotrimethylene trinetramine RDX burst, triggered by detonation, capable of reducing the population of any standing structure down to 0. Recently used to wipe out G.I. Joe's communication systems.
Wait, you're telling me you infiltrated a Joe base and used this to blow up their communications?
You are correct.
Kamakura. Very impressive. How does it work?
I would love to explain after seeing your side of the deal.
それを取りに行きます。
The element you requested, safely stored in carbon steel, retrieved off of Mongolian land myself. Not an easy thing to get away with, Destro.
What are your intentions with this?
I suppose you can call it science experimentation.
Interesting.
Yang, Senor Saraimas. What did he say?
He says we have an intruder. Masin, goro otsukamai niko. Funny how your sudden presence brings an intruder in my building.
I have just about had it with your disrespectful behavior. First, you have the nerve to disrespect the history of a McCullen. Secondly, you make a bold accusation. Me, Destro, bringing an uninvited guest to your lack of security. Mr. Yang, you are a terrible businessman.
Guys! Who the hell are you? I'm Kamakura, and your days of terrorism are through. I waited 5 years for this moment. The day I take the head of Tokyo's most wanted man, Akuma.
You will try, Kamakura.
Come on!
Son of a gun, I got Destro in sight. He's exiting the building.
This is going very well.
I have you now, Chrome Dome. Go on, do it, and I'll slice your head clean off. Storm Shadow, I should have known you'd be here. Mark my word, you Cobra scum. I'll get you for this. You should not be so concerned of me, Beachhead. You should be more concerned of what's to come. Sean, Snake Eyes, Destro's escaped. Hey!
Surrender yourself, intruder! Watashi wa oke na mono desu.
So you stand for the people of Japan. Japan's hero dies today, 'cause this is my land. It's a shame you are wasting your time. Many have tried, and many have died at the hands of Akuma.
Me, a trained Arashikage who takes the head of Akuma, a long-forgotten terrorist. Kenshi Yatomashi. That was my brother's name. Before you murdered him. 5 years ago. I was the one who escaped. And I am the one who takes your head. Akuma. It's over, Shah. You can finally rest. Brother. It's time to let go of me, Sean. You can put your anger to rest and live a fulfilling life.
Will I see you again?
Not anytime soon. But I will always be there with you.
Now you have made me angry.
Your boss is dead. There's no point in fighting. Yang and his henchmen are dead. I had Destro in my sights up until Storm Shadow arrived. He was carrying some sort of metal container with some blue substance in it. Whatever it was, he came all the way to Japan to get it. The deal went sour, so Destro killed Mr. Yang, and I eliminated the rest of his henchmen. I think it's safe to say that Tokyo's gonna be alright. We may have saved Tokyo, but something tells me this is just the beginning. Storm Shadow had mentioned something's coming our way, and I got a bad feeling it's got something to do with that container. Well, whatever it was, Destro was secretive about it. He said it was for some sort of science experiment. A science experiment for what?
All of that for a strand of DNA. The DNA of one of the greatest leaders to walk this earth. Here, your well-earned payment.
So the commander is still in the dark about this.
For now, I would prefer you to keep things quiet.
So what's next with your DNA?
I will be delivering it to the mastermind of this experiment. The DNA you see before you will be added to the...
Video calls him Dr. Mindbender.
Speak of the devil.
Greetings, noble Destro.
Storm Shadow. Dr. Mindbender. Do you have the DNA in your possession? Affirmative. Well packaged in carbon steel.
Excellent work, Destro. We are one step closer to our experiment coming to completion. When can you get it here?
I will need to lay low for a few days. The Joes had intercepted our meeting in Tokyo.
I suggest you get it here before the Cobra Commander becomes suspicious of your activity.
We'll be in touch.
Attention all passengers, this is your captain speaking. If anyone is by chance carrying a speed stick or any type of deodorant, please carry it up front for my passenger Beachhead, who has a strong body odor.
You do that again and you're walking home, jackass.
Hey, Snake. You know, I never got the chance to thank you. That night in Tokyo, when you pulled me out of that fire, you didn't have to recruit me. But you did. Even though it was against your captain's orders to bring any civilians on board.
Hey, Snake, Timber found something. What is it, boy? Holy smoke, I don't believe what I'm seeing. A survivor. He's still breathing. Let's get him out. You're telling me he's a friend of Kenshi? I don't think the captain's gonna like it, but I guess we could take him with us.
I don't know why you did it. Maybe for Kenshi. Either way, I'm a Joe now, and there's nowhere else I'd rather be, Snake. Yo, Joe.
What I like about you is you're a waste of time. Your name I choose for suicide. Come and talk to me 'cause I'm alone tonight. If I fall asleep, well, that's alright. You think you're perfect just 'cause you tried. I shouldn't bother, but I won't lie. Never mind my rage 'cause I enjoy the ride. Never mind my spite 'cause that's alright. I've got these in my brain, but not all the time. And we can say that it's alright. I'm a little nauseous and must to your kind. And we can say that it's alright.
Ooh! Oh man, brother, how the hell do you do this? I can't have my legs in a long distance relationship like this.
Just breathe, man. Dude, in my dojo?
Let's go on and pretend that this never happened. Kamakura.
It's Kamakura.
Yeah, sure. That's what I said.